Good morning. Today we'll understand how gobar gas is formed. As shown in this simple diagram, organic waste such as cow dung is collected and placed inside a closed chamber where, in the absence of oxygen, bacteria break it down through a process which is called anaerobic digestion. This releases methane gas which can be channeled through a pipe and used as a fuel for cooking. While the leftover material or the residue becomes nutrient rich organic fertilizer, meaning one input gives us two outputs energy as well as agricultural support. एक तीर से दो शिकार. A remarkably efficient class 5 science solution for a bunch of persistent national concerns energy security, fuel dependency, unemployment, and fertilizer imports. इट्स ओके दैट नाली की गैस ना सही लेकिन ये स्कूल वाला सिंपल गोबर गैस प्लांट असली गेम चेंजर बन सकता है चलिए समझते हैं कैसे This basic scientific principle becomes especially relevant today when the world is once again dealing with fuel uncertainty, rising LPG prices, disrupted supply chains, and the vulnerability of countries dependent on imported gas. And incidentally, India happens to be one such country which is dependent for its fuel imports. But this part is interesting. India, being the most populous country in the world, also happens to produce one of the largest volumes of daily organic output, which, from a purely technical perspective, is not waste but underutilized bioresource waiting for structured policy imagination. ये कहानी कुछ हद तक कुच्चू के खोए हुए चश्मे जैसी लगती है जिसके बारे में हम सब ने बचपन में कहीं ना कहीं जरूर पढ़ा होगा अपने चश्मे की तलाश में कुचू ने पूरा सर घर पे उठा रखा था बाद में पता चला चश्मा तो पूरे वक्त उसके सर पे ही बैठा हुआ था कुछ वैसा ही हाल हमारा भी है हम इतने टाइम से एक मैसिव रिसोर्स के ऊपर बैठे हुए हैं और फिर भी रिसोर्स की तलाश में गली गली भटकते रहते हैं फकीरी कुछ ज्यादा ही हम्बल हो गई है खैर the country has already explored converting waste into wealth through biogas initiatives, circular economy frameworks, and decentralized energy models. Yet, the scale of opportunity remains unmatched because very few nations possess such consistent decentralized and renewable daily raw material capacity, meaning that if systematically aggregated, processed, and distributed, this resource could simultaneously reduce fuel imports, reduce fertilizer imports through nutrient rich slurry output, strengthen agricultural productivity, improve soil health, stabilize rural input costs, and contribute to macroeconomic stability by easing pressure on foreign exchange reserves, improving trade balance, and strengthening the currency confidence, while also generating employment across collection, segregation, processing, storage, maintenance, and distribution sectors. Addressing unemployment too in one naturally recurring biological process. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, innovation has never been limited by conventional expectations as we have repeatedly demonstrated our ability to discover unconventional technological possibilities. Whether extracting nali ki gas and running a successful tea stall, yes, there are real stories of chaiwalas powering their tapri this way or planes hiding behind radars to evade being caught by radars. Not hiding behind radars, hiding behind clouds to evade radars. Or even developing precious metals through agriculture, turning everyday potatoes into gold mine for farmers through smart varieties and storage. These examples prove yet again that at times the most reliable resources are hiding in plain sight, like the daily organic output we all produce. Some experimental models have already explored integrating multiple organic input streams into decentralized gas systems, combining agricultural residue with household output to produce fuel sufficient for daily needs, creating a circular economy in which the morning routine theoretically contributes to the evening cup of chai. At the neighborhood tapri, maybe. A 0 kilometer fuel model combining sanitation, infrastructure, energy security, and fertilizer production in one continuous loop of resource optimization. Open defecation-free sanitation expansion has also created one of the most extensive decentralized networks of biological input channels anywhere in the world, meaning each household potentially becomes a micro-production center contributing to national resilience, transforming population scale into strategic advantage. Positioning India as a potential global leader in the renewable methane-based energy system with export possibilities, capable of improving forex reserves, strengthening macroeconomic stability, and yes, even making the rupee, which has been lingering in its 90s these days, finally become youthful again, back in its teen once more. Today's story of augmenting our biological output demonstrates that sometimes the most reliable resource are the ones produced at home turf consistently every single day, enabling the country to pioneer what may be described in a technical terminology as National Organic Methane Output or NAMO Gas. A fully indigenous, fully renewable, fully participatory model of Atmanirbhar energy, where instead of waiting for cylinders, households themselves become contributors to supply chains. Today's story further proves that distance between an unbelievable idea and an innovative policy is simply the confidence with which it is presented. And thank God, Donald Trump hasn't realized yet that we are sitting on what might be the richest renewable resource on the planet. No one knows what he would do if he ever came to know about it. He's been attacking every other country left, right, and center for oil, gas, tariffs, and you name it. Imagine tariffs on Indian goods already sky high, threats over Russian oil. अगर ये नमो गैस का राज खुल गया तो शायद next tweet में बोले India has too much free gas, unfair. We want 50% tariff on your methane. But seriously, while the world fights over imported barrels, हम quietly अपनी daily output से आत्मनिर्भर बन सकते हैं. अपने डेमोग्राफिक डिविडेंड का फायदा उठाते हुए सोचिए जरा अपनी येट टू बी डिस्कवर्ड हिडन पोटेंशियल को अनलॉक करना कितना पावरफुल हो सकता है. कल को शायद मीथेन रिजर्व्स पर भी स्ट्रेटेजिक अलायंसेस बनने लगे. ओपेक की जगह ओपेक जी यानी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ प्रोड्यूसर्स एंड एक्सपोर्टर्स ऑफ गैस बन जाए. ये एनर्जी की अल्टीमेट कमबैक की कहानी है. After all, Mr. Third should know that the real Dhurandhars are not imaginary characters with gravity-defying action sequences and bizarre conspiracy theories, honestly. But it is the 1.4 billion citizens contributing daily to a renewable resource that literally refuses to slow down. What do you think that the future of gas, employment, and energy sector looks like? Do let us know in the comments below. Thank you for being with us. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe for absurd innovations ki kahani. You were listening to Kahaniyat. Until the next time.